The first cold night we spent in Taggy, though.
Oh, that was funny.
It was cold outside, and we had just pulled over at a rest stop for the night on our way. I don't even remember where we were going. And so we turned the heater on.
Yeah.
It got warm in there. And all of a sudden, it was like, you can't breathe. So he'd get up. He would turn it down. We had to open a window. So he turned it down again to cool it off.
Wouldn't shut off.
And it wouldn't shut off.
Oh, man.
So we spent the whole night
up and down,
yeah.
trying to adjust that thermostat.
Oh.
Come to find out, we took it back to the dealership and the thermostat's upside down.
Oh.
Oops.
So here we have two of the most gracious people on planet Earth. We attempted this 2 nights ago and it didn't record, so I made him stay a couple extra nights. So I didn't really, so that we could get this. And they have been very gracious. I dropped something in the field. He went out and looked for it for 45 minutes? Seconds, 45 seconds.
I walked right to it. I couldn't believe it.
A little magnet, a little tiny magnet.
About the size of a dime.
That's amazing, yeah.
Well, you know, I suspected where we lost it, and I really believed that it was right at that spot where I handed it to you. I figured one of us dropped it, and that's exactly what happened. So.
Yep, and one of us, I'm sure, was me. So.
Who cares?
But bottom line, we found it.
Who cares?
You found it.
Yeah,
so
we got
you.
it back. That's what's important.
I'll send you your 45 cents in the mail.
Well, you know what? It's worth a lot more than 45 cents when you consider the time saved in having to go find the daggum thing.
Oh,
online.
Seriously, yeah.
And
oh, that's
wait
true,
for it
yeah.
to arrive.
And you get it, and it's like this tiny thing that doesn't work. So, anyway.
Yeah. But that was fun this afternoon. Thank you for helping me do that.
Seriously, yeah. We recorded 30-minute another video that we'll have up if we don't have it up already by the time this is up. A really good tutorial on what to get if you're looking to build your own solar system for your RV, and how Michael set it up and stuff. And you don't have to be a pro. Helps, but you don't have to be. Just take your time, do it meticulously and slowly and carefully, and you guys can have air conditioning 24/7 without a hookup. So it's great. Now,
that
if you
was
can
the requirement that Lisa put on me before we moved into the RV full time. She said 3 things. I have to have air conditioning at night.
Amen.
I have to bring my washer and dryer with me.
Yeah.
And I have to have no toe kick at the kitchen cooking slide.
Oh, interesting.
And I thought that was the silliest thing I'd ever heard of in my life. What?
Until you kicked your toe.
Until we looked at them at the RV show.
Uh-huh.
And I stood in front of a kitchen stove that had that 3/4 inch, 1 inch kick for your toes, where the slide pops up and it's not flush with the floor. And I stumbled across that thing and almost fell across the stove. I'm exaggerating, but I thought how uncomfortable it was to stand there and have to lean across to cook on the stovetop. And she had it going on, and I had no idea because I'm not the one who cooks. And that was one of her.
How did you find out that was even a thing, Lisa? I would not have even thought of that.
Looking at different RVs.
Going inside of them.
Just going inside, and I would sit, like at the RV show, I sat down in one of the chairs for a while and just watched people go through to see how the flow went.
Oh, okay.
Because we have several kids and grandkids that like to go with us.
Yeah.
So if it's not going to work, you find out pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then I would just walk around and do things like pretend like I was cooking, and I'd have to lean over. And I said, I'm not going to do that.
No.
That's awesome.
It's got to be comfortable.
Yeah. So obviously you found some when you were looking that did not have that.
The one we bought.
Is that like the only one, or do most of them have it?
Most of them had it.
The toe kick?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them do. It's called the one we have, the 337 RLS by Grand Design. It's the Reflection series. They claim is the #1 selling floor plan of all of the Grand Design models that they manufacture.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not. That's what the salesman said.
Sure.
But all of those have what they call a flush floor slide, and the thing pops up and slides out and drops back down, and it's just the craziest angle that you ever wanted to see whenever it's sliding in and out. But when it works. It comes out and it's level, and the vinyl is flush at the floor, so you don't have any kick up or toe kick on it.
Nice.
And that was, I thought that was crazy when she mentioned it, and when I stood there, I thought, okay, she knows.
Yeah.
I got all three things I wanted.
So that the kitchen itself is one of your sliders, and that's what causes the toe kick is the slide going out. They don't accommodate for that on a lot of the designs.
Right.
Grand Design did. Okay, shout out to Grand Design.
Yeah, truly.
That's really good.
Couple of other ones that I completely agreed with for her hot buttons. She wanted to downgrade from the really popular frameless windows.
Okay. Downgrade from
that to the framed windows. And the reason was she wanted to be able to open them all the way so that she could get a decent cross breeze.
Oh.
The frameless windows only open up at the bottom that far.
Okay. Sure.
And they don't allow for much cross breeze to get through. So she was right on that one too.
When
Good.
we go RV shopping, I know who to call.
Serious. Well, we'll just have them. We'll just have them buy one for us.
Yeah, which is to say, we looked a lot.
Yeah,
we made a lot of lists too. That what were non-negotiables, negotiable items, and then we just kind of went from there. And as we would shop, we would cross things off. No, this is not happening, or now this is a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of that.
Well, by the way, we have with us Michael and Lisa. You might have ascertained that already. Colleen and Steve, and fire.
Yeah.
And we make fire. So
it feels good.
And if you haven't ascertained it already as well, we tried this and it didn't work real well. My fault. Probably by not hitting the record button. But anyway, or just randomly deleting stuff. But anyway, we're so thankful that you guys are doing this again, and so thankful that we got to know you a little bit, and that you had a chance to stay with us. And you've already given us a great pro tip. Let's back up just a little bit. I want to hear more about your stories, how you got to know each other. And I know we talked about that the other night, but nobody else does. Well, I'm sure other people do, but yeah. So go ahead, tell us a little bit more about your, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'll hear your version.
My version is the same as your version. It better be.
We hope so.
That was funny. You mentioned the other day, or earlier today, that the record button hadn't been hit. And could we possibly maybe please do this again? And the first thing I thought after I said yes was, golly, I'm glad we told the truth about everything. I don't have to remember what lies we did. So,
just in case that video resurfaced.
Yeah, exactly.
It could happen.
Exactly. No, our story.
Yeah.
Lisa and I divorced almost on the same day.
Not each other.
From our first marriages.
Right.
The divorces became final almost on the same day.
Now, did you know each other at that
12
time?
months apart. We didn't know each other. We were this close to each other as teenagers with common friends and never met.
Wow.
Which was crazy. And so many years later and so many kids later, we met as adults after 20-year marriages ended. And we were like two peas in a pod. We found out we both used the same type of toothpaste. We both used the same hairspray. We both had similar budgets. She had 2 girls and 1 boy. I had 2 boys and 1 girl.
The Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. We
Absolutely.
Together we really do make a real live Brady Bunch.
Yeah, that's awesome. Have you ever done a video like that, just where they have the mom and the dad and
that would be really fun.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
It would be fun to do, except one of our boys is no longer alive, so that wouldn't work out well.
I'm sorry.
It's sad, and thank you for that. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. We've gotten past it, and we're okay now.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that's got to be a rough road, though.
It was a tough time,
Yeah.
but we're past it now, and we're
Good.
okay.
Good.
Anyway, moving back to that,
Yeah.
we got together after 20 years of being married the first time, and this time we've been married since 2001, so we've made it 24 years.
Yeah.
And we're still going strong. She's
Oh,
my
man,
best
yeah.
friend in the whole wide world,
Awesome. Yeah.
and I don't mind anybody knowing that.
Funny story, when we were dating, I didn't want him to meet my kids yet until I knew
This is
more
fun.
about him, more he was okay,
Yeah.
knew we were going to actually be a thing, so to speak. I was cooking dinner one night, and my youngest daughter, I heard this knock on the door. She opens the door, slams it, locks it. She says, "Mom, there's some guy out there with a suit on." It was him. He had come by because he wanted to meet my kids and see what kind of relationship
Oh, okay.
that could
Sure,
see
yeah.
what they were like.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And I lived
Wow.
25 miles that way from work, and she lived 15 miles the opposite direction from work, so it was a 40-minute drive from her place to mine.
Which is pretty significant. Yeah.
I wasn't going all the way home and then changing and coming all the way back, so I went to her place after work and was standing there in my work suit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In office clothes.
Uh-huh.
And I guess I scared the daylights out of her daughter.
well, they didn't know I was dating you.
No.
Oh, they didn't even know that.
They didn't
oh,
know.
okay.
They didn't know
Okay.
about him. So
Oh,
some
you
guy
were
in a
keeping
suit
it-
at the
keeping it
door.
under the-
yeah,
yeah.
I've seen too many kids that parents that are divorced just have people in and out, and I wasn't
Right.
going to do that to them. That
That's
was enough
awesome,
for them to
yeah.
deal with a divorce.
Yeah. What a good mom.
Yeah.
But that was how he met my children. Nope.
Years later, I walked that little girl down the aisle.
Oh,
Yes, you
That's so
did.
cool.
One of the proudest moments of my life.
So one of the things that impressed me when we talked the other night was you talk about how they are your kids.
Absolutely.
They call you dad, all six of them. And your mom, and it's and it's not a. It's
It
just
still
it's-
feels a little bit strange, but it sure makes me proud.
Yeah, yeah,
But it was a lot of work to get there. It
Yeah.
took a lot of years of almost forcing them all to be together. You know, we did a couple of family trips where you don't have a choice. You're going, pack your
Yeah.
stuff, come on. Birthdays, holidays, we worked around everybody else's schedules. Our Thanksgiving is on Friday night. We do Friday night chili because they all have other places to go on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So it took a
We
lot
try
of
to
years.
be the easy house, the accommodating place where we don't cause trouble. We don't offer chaos or turmoil. We try to be the safe place to come to.
Right.
So Thanksgiving and Christmas, we do it on off days, and that gives the kids less anxiety about
Sure.
having to make excuses.
Oh man. So if you're looking to adopt, just let us know.
The girls, Elizabeth and Laura, the two,
Wow.
the oldest girl and the youngest girl.
Yes.
Laura was 15. My brain's not working right now.
When we got together?
When we got together.
No.
How old was Laura?
She was like 12.
Okay. It's been that many years, and it feels like yesterday. I'm sorry.
She was like
the
12.
years roll together. So
Boy, they do.
Elizabeth was 16. Yeah, she
14.
was.
Her and Michelle were 14.
Okay. You're right. I'm wrong. I'll freely admit it every time. So the girls were young, and they couldn't stand each other.
Oh no.
That was awful.
I thought they were going to kill.
Was it like immediately?
We literally
yeah.
had to pull them apart from a fist fight on the patio one day.
Wow.
It was dreadful.
Oh my goodness.
And now they've both come to look at each other like best friend, closest buddy,
Oh,
sisters
man,
in the
that's
whole wide
awesome.
world. They've both married Smiths.
Uh-huh.
One of them said it took us how many years to finally get the same last name? They both work in the medical field. One is a PA in Texas. The other is a registered nurse running a PIC unit here in Tulsa.
Nice.
There
in
in
Tulsa.
Tulsa. Down in Tulsa. And yeah. And they're wonderful. And they can't wait to get together to share kids now.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah,
Awesome.
it's all worked out.
Man, that's great. That's great.
And they all take care of their little brother, who is, what's Levi, like 6'3"?
Yeah.
He towers them.
Little Levi.
The little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all look out for him.
Wow.
He's the favorite uncle.
I just have to tell you real quick here that I have a friend that's like 7 foot something. He's way up there. And he said that, well, yeah, people come up and ask me if I play basketball. So I just look at them and go, no. Do you play miniature golf?
That's funny.
That's great.
It's one, I don't tell jokes, but that's the one joke I remember.
That's good. That's
Thank
funny.
you, Lee. Anyway, so yeah, does he play basketball? Have to ask. Nope.
He did when he was in school, and I'm not sure he did it well.
Yeah, not everybody's.
He was
Elementary.
young.
He played
Need for that.
basketball. He played football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
He
the
did.
brain.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yes.
oh god, he's so smart. It's scary.
Really?
Yeah, I asked him one day. So, which is better, the glass that's half full or the glass that's half empty, Levi? And he said, "Well, why'd they make the glass too big?" Okay, I'll catch up with you.
I've never heard that. That's really funny.
That's the way
He
his
just-
brain
Did he
works.
just come up with it
He
like
just,
that?
yes.
Okay.
He just
Yeah,
thinks
he
so
did trig in his
differently.
head
Yeah.
and got failing grades because he wouldn't show his work, making A's on the test. They were convinced he was cheating.
Okay. Yeah.
And when they asked him to explain his work, he couldn't because it was on his head and difficult to put into words.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, yeah, and I made an enemy out of that teacher trying to defend Levi and found out that he was the one running the class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that teacher was in charge, and I found out the hard way.
Yeah,
Levi
I
was in the
suppose.
background going, "Will you stop?"
Just stop it. Stop talking.
So, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dealing with kids and especially smart ones can be tough. But yeah, it's interesting how the school system is kind of. Yeah, I'm not going to go there. But anyway, it seems to be set up for people to do well on tests and
Yeah.
can show their work. But
Lisa, being a teacher, can tell you that's for sure true.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you deal with that? How did you deal with your students, Lisa?
I taught test-taking skills.
Oh,
From
really?
day one.
Okay. How to take a test.
We would use science books for our reading material for the week,
Yeah.
as well as our actual reading curriculum.
Right.
I would change it out and use different types of materials so they could get used to all of it.
Right.
So,
Very good.
but
Yeah, I'm a
worked for
project
some.
manager, and I took the PMI exam, which will mean nothing to 99% of the people out there. But I found out that you don't take the test based on experience. You take it by what's on the book. If you take it on real life experience, you'll fail every time. So teaching to the test, you kind of got to do that.
Truly.
Kind of got to do that.
Yeah, I was waiting in her classroom one day for lunchtime so I could take her to lunch, and she was teaching the kids or talking to them about that very thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, while you're taking the test, if you don't know the answer, look around the room. It's probably on one of our walls.
Oh,
She
or
taught.
one of the walls will help you get there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
So
said
you
it badly. I apologize.
you decorated or put the work up enough
Put things up to help them.
to help them. Nice. What a nice teacher.
I
I mean,
tried.
really, that is really nice. Let's go back just a little bit. I got hung up on 2 nights ago on your metal refractoring,
Oh, yeah.
and I want to hear about that. But let's hear a little bit more about who you taught and what grades you taught, and
I started out in elementary in a Title I school.
4th grade. Is that right?
I actually started in first grade,
1st grade. Okay.
and that wasn't really my jam. So I went to third,
Yeah.
and it was okay. And I taught second for a year. It was, And then I got 4th grade. That was my favorite.
And that's what you taught, right?
Taught the 4th grade.
Yeah. Okay.
They were a lot of fun. And then we moved to Kansas for a couple of years, and I taught special ed K through 5 there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved back, and I went to work for a Head Start program teaching 4-year-olds. And
If
then
I'm
moved
crying,
down
I
to
just got a
3s.
big smoke wad right there. Sorry about that.
I finished out with 3 and 4-year-olds, so
Okay.
but it was
Very
about
good.
28 years total, so it was enough.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays, it's got to be rough. Except I feel like I'm seeing kind of a resurgence of some of the older ways. Maybe
I
don't
hope
know.
so.
I hope so.
It cycles.
It cycles.
It's,
Yeah,
it's like
pendulum.
everything else. The old becomes new again.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway,
So
with
you did that
said,
for 24 years.
28
28 years.
28 years.
We've been together 24. Does that mean I have 4 more good years with you? Okay.
And I'm going to retire you.
retire you. I think I know where he got his wit. Your son.
It's hard to keep up with her.
Yeah, yeah.
She's and I mean this wholeheartedly. She's the smartest person I know.
Yeah.
And way more intelligent than me. Way more intelligent.
Well, intelligence comes in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there is an intelligence that you have that he doesn't. There's some things you have that she doesn't, and that's why you're a team.
Yeah. We complement each other well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Math is not my thing.
Math is not
So
your
when
thing,
we
yeah.
met and he met my checkbook, he was like, "What?
That's a very familiar story. Her bookkeeping method was I get a check, I put that amount in the checking account. So if I doesn't matter what it read before,
I zeroed out
it
every
was zero
month.
now.
So I just started
you
the
rounded
new
up.
month with my
Oh,
check.
No
Okay.
rounding, it was
and
just
so, which benefited us
It actually worked out quite well for our honeymoon.
because
and,
then when we switched out I
Surprise,
had money
there's
in there.
some
So you
I
had a
didn't know.
cushion in there, right?
yeah.
See, that was me.
When I was a
solves
single
it.
mom with 3 kids,
Yeah.
got paid once a month as
Right.
a school teacher, and so if it was $12.33 at the store, I put $13 in the register.
Oh, okay.
If it was $4 and a penny, I put 5.
Uh-huh.
So when we met, I had about $75 cushion in there.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I knew that way it was there if one of the kids had to have something. I had to take one
Sure.
of them to the doctor. Somebody needed a prescription. I had it. You knew
Yeah,
you had
I
a
make
little
fun of it, but it actually worked out pretty good.
It worked for me until he met it, and he was like, "I can't do this." He
Yeah.
was like,
I'm
down to
anal
the penny.
retentive. It has to balance to the penny.
Yeah.
It has to. And I'll stay there all night long looking for that penny.
Yeah.
So,
That's all right. That's good.
but again, we complement each
Compliment each absolutely.
Yeah.
So you were while she was teaching, you were metal refractoring. Go ahead and take us
Yeah.
back a couple of years. And
Well,
get us there.
After we married, or after we met each other, I went through, I guess, a midlife crisis. I was 40,
Mm-hmm.
and everything was topsy-turvy turmoil for me in my life until I met Lisa. And one of the things that bothered me deeply was that I had quit school, didn't have a diploma. I had a GED, but I never had that sense of completion. And when she found that out, she wasn't going to stop until I went to college.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, that meant for me, she went to college and she took care of 3 kids and worked at home, and she's the super mom. I couldn't do it.
right.
I had to quit and go to school and pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
And I quit.
Yeah.
So when I finished college and got my degree, I started looking for work in the field that I had studied and found out the hard way that nobody wanted a network person that didn't have experience.
Oh man. Yeah. It's
I
brutal.
had studied networking and computer science and thought I was going to go out and slay all the dragons,
Yeah.
and nobody wanted me.
Man.
So I took a job doing the
Crazy.
first thing that I could find at the first company that would hire me,
Mm-hmm.
which was Yaffe Iron and Metal, working in their scrap yard
Yeah.
as a manager trainee.
Okay.
So I had to, or they tasked me doing every job in the entire yard.
Mm-hmm.
I did, you haven't lived until you've shredded a 1500 Ram into pieces of metal the size of a softball in 15 seconds.
Wow.
Running
That
that
would be
machine,
so
running
much
that
fun.
machine is so much fun.
That would be a blast. Sign me up.
Running that metal mill was an adventure until one would go through the mill with a propane bottle in the trunk.
Uh-oh.
That would shake your teeth. I mean, there was so much massive metal
Man.
encasing all the work that was being done.
Yeah.
It wasn't dangerous, but it was literally,
It was loud.
she could hear it half a mile away.
No kidding.
No kidding. I was
Wow.
taking cash at the window at the front office one day.
Uh-huh.
And we would pass the money from the customer to the cashier through a little hole in the window.
Yeah.
And I was counting cash to a customer from some scrap that we had purchased, and one of those propane bottles exploded down at the mill, and it was so violent that it blew the money through that little hole back at me and all over the floor behind me.
Good grief.
So yeah, that's an adventure. But anyway, I
Man.
digress.
That's incredible.
I worked that.
Did you ever do propane tanks just for fun?
No.
That'd be me. I'd be fired.
I worked at the compactor where we baled aluminum cans and all kinds of aluminum.
Yeah, yeah.
I worked at the cash window where we would buy and reimburse the customers for the metal that they had sold. I ran the scale where the trucks ran
Sure.
across. And one day they came to me after about 6 months, I guess. Funny story. I'll do this quick, but
Sure.
this is one that Lisa just loved. When we would get trailers of aluminum cans to scrap, trailer loads, they would
Yeah.
come in loose inside a closed box, semi-truck trailer. The only way to get them out was to put them on a lift that kept the back wheels on the ground and lifted them up at the front,
Oh, interesting.
and they would pour out the back onto a conveyor belt.
So you'd make a dump truck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it never failed. Always there would be this much of a layer of cans in the bottom of the trailer that didn't come out.
Right.
The only way to get them out would be to put two human beings up into the trailer, wade through the cans to the front, and use two push brooms,
Okay.
say through a walkie-talkie, "I'm here and I'm ready," and they would raise the trailer up with us inside it.
Okay.
And we push broom the cans out
Yeah.
to the bottom. And I slipped on that one day and went down and went under the layer of cans and out the back of the truck onto the conveyor belt, buried in those cans.
Oh my goodness.
And well, they knew what happened, and
Oh,
they shut
okay.
it off, and all's well. It wasn't a big deal.
Oh, but the
Except-
smell
except
when
when
you
I
came
got
home.
Sure.
It's like, no, you're not coming in this house. You go around back, take clothes off, garden hose, here's some soap.
It was, it was truly
I'm
terrible.
sure.
Oh, I can't
Truly
even
terrible.
imagine.
It
Oh,
was
my
awful.
So one day after we'd been doing that for a while, and I was getting to the point where I had worked at all the jobs,
Uh-huh.
they called me one day and said, "Now you get to go sell steel instead of buying scrap." And they put me at Quick Service Steel Company, which is a subsidiary,
Okay.
and that was where I stayed for the next 15 years,
Okay.
selling steel.
Yeah.
After 15 years of that, knowing 3,000 or 4,000 customers that I serviced, and being not a name in the industry by any means, but if you needed a truckload of I-beams, I was your go-to guy.
Okay. Now, let me ask real quick, was that
sure.
intentional by the company? They had planned to put you in that role,
I guess.
but
I
they
guess.
made sure that you knew the ropes from the very beginning, that you did everything.
They
were
weren't
gonna-
sure where I was going to manage, but I was a manager trainee.
Okay. Okay.
And as it turned out, when I got to Quick Service in steel sales,
Uh-huh.
they moved me to Wichita for a short period to run one of the yards there.
Yeah.
They shut that yard down after we'd been there, almost 3 years? 2.5, and brought me back to Tulsa,
Yeah.
and there wasn't anything to manage, so I went back to work in sales and
Okay.
just stayed there.
Okay.
Never really was unhappy about it, always just kind of coasted along and had a good time.
Sure. Yeah.
And one day, one of my clients called me and said, "We need to have lunch." Okay, I'm always open for a free lunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jed from Refractory Anchors in Broken Arrow. Said, you need to come to work for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he made me an offer that was frankly too good to turn down.
Yeah.
He almost doubled my salary.
Whoa.
Wow.
Man.
So I left quick service,
Man.
went to work for Refractory Anchors, not knowing a clue what they did,
Mm-hmm.
other than I sold them steel.
Yeah.
When I got there, I found out that the 2,000 or 3,000 list of items that I was accustomed to selling in one commodity of carbon steel, different shapes, different weights, different values,
Yeah.
was the tiniest inkling of what I was going to have to learn.
Yeah.
From that, I went to learning that I had probably 20,000 different parts that I had to become familiar with and sell.
Good night.
And each one of them with a variant of how long or how heavy or what diameter. And it was just crazy. And for a year, I was miserable. Absolutely miserable. The second year, I was getting a little more comfortable, but making so many mistakes that I was costing the company more than I was worth, and scared to death they were going to let me go.
Yeah.
The third year, I was at the point where I could show the newbies a little bit of what was going on so that they could make mistakes. And the fifth year, I was able to retire and give it all up and plan on going on the road with Lisa.
And almost hit the road, yeah.
Yeah, and that was where the real fun started. We failed to launch for almost 2 years after we retired.
So you had bought the truck and bought the RV.
Yeah, we bought the truck first, which was a mistake.
Okay.
Again, she's smarter than I am. She said, shouldn't we get the trailer first? And I said, why would we buy a trailer with nothing to pull it with? How are we going to get it home?
Which kind of makes sense if you think about it. Yeah.
So
I said, well, I'm sure a dealership would hang on to it for, a couple of weeks until we can get a truck.
Yeah.
The only mistake that I can cite that she made that I counseled her against was when we were shopping for the truck. I wanted $3,500, and she said the $2,500 is already too big for me.
Okay.
And I will never be comfortable in a truck that's bigger than the $2,500. So I said, hey, I'm winning this battle to the extent that I'm getting a $2,500, so let's go.
Yeah. I was going to say
it.
you compromised and got a 3,000, but I don't think that's a possibility.
Yeah.
They don't
But at
do
the
that.
time I was working,
Yeah.
had to park in a school parking lot. That was my primary vehicle. So
Okay.
Yeah.
it just,
Yeah, those are big.
they're big.
Yeah.
They're just
2,500
big.
is not small.
No,
They're
not
tall.
by any means.
Yeah.
So we purchased the 2,500 diesel, and we went out shopping for the RV. Blue River was the name of that company in Colorado. I'm sure it was Blue River. But we bought an alliance that ticked all of our boxes.
Yeah.
Everything we wanted was in that alliance. And
Toe kick?
everything.
No, there was no toe kick.
Or lack of a
Yeah,
toe kick.
lack of a toe
Lack
kick.
of a toe kick.
The windows were perfect. It had the right square footage, the right length. It had hydraulic leveling. It had everything we were looking for. And
the price was right.
the price was right.
Nice.
And we started to, actually, we didn't actually go to pick it up. We were doing the finalization, and the salesman and I were on the phone, and he said, what are you going to pull this with? And I gave him the description of our truck, which I'm really proud of, by the way. And he said, you're not going to pull it with that thing. And I was insulted.
Oh, I bet, yeah. Yeah.
Well, it was just over by a few 100 pounds. It wasn't a great deal, but it was enough that by the time we loaded the trailer,
When
it
you had
was
your
too
own
heavy for the
gear
truck.
and put on a whole bunch of solar panels and
Right.
Yeah,
batteries.
To further illustrate that and to make more sense, I had calculated the pin weight for the advertised pin weight of the RV and knew that our truck was capable of pulling the thing. But what I didn't consider, and what seasoned RVers will tell you right away, is did you account for diesel weight? Fuel. Did you account for two bodies in the truck? Did you account for luggage?
Right.
Did you account for water that you're going to put in the thing? Did you account for all the stuff? Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, start adding all of that and see if you're still within the weight limits.
Right.
And we were far, far up past.
Oh, bummer.
So he said, you're really not going to pull that RV safely with the truck you have.
Mm-hmm.
So we went back to the drawing board, and we were able to scale down the level of quality a little bit, keep all of the amenities,
Right.
and shave the weight off and keep everything we wanted by going with the 337 reflection.
Right.
To illustrate that a little bit more, Grand Design has their top of the line rig, which is the Solitude.
Mm-hmm.
Just below that, they have the reflections. So while it's a very, very good RV, it's not the best you can buy.
Sure. Yeah.
So
yeah.
scaling down some of the quality was able to shave enough weight, and we got what we wanted.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Very nice.
Little bunny.
Pardon me?
Little bunny. Here's a bunny.
Oh, yeah, the little baby bunny's back.
Hanging out by. Oh, there goes. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Moving quick there. He's looking for a
He's
handout.
pretty brave.
He wants marshmallows. So anyway, so that's pretty pretty admirable to that dealership to be honest and lose a sale.
Yeah.
Watching out for the customers. So that's very admirable. Not everybody would do that.
You know, I have not yet, and maybe I live a sheltered life. I don't know. Maybe I've been lied to a lot and I don't know it, but I don't think I've yet met somebody in the RV world that didn't have a good character.
Yeah.
I've never met a person yet that I've held in contempt because of their actions or their motivations. So
I can say that on the hosting side, hosting Boondockers, absolutely. People are just amazing. Can't really say that so much with dealerships because I haven't dealt with them. But
Yeah.
I think you're probably right there too in a lot of cases.
yeah.
So
Our very first RV, what got us started, we had a good relationship with the dealership. They had a little bit of trouble doing one warranty repair for us that I wasn't willing to accept the first 3 times they offered it back.
yeah.
But they finally got it right, and they were trying, and it just took them 3 attempts.
Oh, okay, sure.
We were, well, I'll let you tell them about the vacation.
How we got our first RV?
How we got our first RV.
So Taggy is what we named the first RV. Tag along.
Tag along,
So short of
Taggy.
Taggy. The grandkids, they love that name.
Uh-huh.
So we were going to go to Maine for 2 weeks, and I was the one that planned and did the hotel rooms and all the things that we were going to do.
Yeah.
And he came home from work, and I said, for what we're going to spend for hotels for 2 weeks going to Maine in the fall, we can make trailer payments for a year.
Yeah. Amazing.
And so we said, okay. And we went right down to the dealership and found something that we wanted to start with.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Clueless.
had a blast.
Absolutely clueless about what to look for.
So you had not done your research at that point.
Zero.
Okay.
No.
We didn't know what we didn't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We had no clue. And a couple of dealerships in Tulsa walked us through what to look for, what to expect. And Camperland was one. Bob Hurley in Tulsa was the second one. We finally bought from Bob Hurley. And the warranty issue that we had with them was pointed out before we took possession, and my mistake was not making sure it was fixed right, and completed before we took possession of the RV.
Right, okay.
And it was a wall that was crooked that caused the door to be crooked. And you could see
bathroom door.
you could see a gap at the bathroom door that was literally 3/4 of an inch,
Oh, yeah.
7/8 of an inch at one side, and 0 at the other side.
Right.
And I asked them, "Are you going to be able to fix that so it looks right?"
Uh-huh.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, a door that with a crack or a gap at the top of it's not going to cause the RV to function badly.
Right.
So we took possession, and we said, "You can fix it when we get back from Maine." And it took them 3 months and 3 attempts to get it right.
Wow. Oh man.
And I finally had
to be frustrating.
and it wasn't because they weren't trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I finally said, look, I'm going to give the thing back to you and get my money back if you don't fix this. Because if I try to sell it and it's got a gap at the top of the door like that, the guy that I'm selling it to is going to think it's been wrecked.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not going there. So they finally did get it right. So hats off to Bob Hurley.
Good.
They kept at it till they got it.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's good.
And we drove that thing. We drove 3 sets of tires off that.
Wow.
A lot of miles on
And saw
Taggy.
Canada. We tried Florida, but never got there. We
A lot of places.
Colorado, New Mexico, Texas a bunch of times, Louisiana,
Montana.
Missouri, Arkansas, all over the place. Everywhere you could go on a 2-week vacation. So,
Okay.
The first cold night we spent in Taggy, though.
Oh, that was funny.
It was cold outside, and we had just pulled over at a rest stop for the night on our way. I don't even remember where we were going. And so we turned the heater on.
Yeah.
It got warm in there. And all of a sudden, it was like, you can't breathe. So he'd get up. He would turn it down. We had to open a window. So
Oh,
he
my
turned
goodness.
it down again to cool it off.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
shut off.
And it wouldn't shut off.
Oh man.
So we spent the whole night.
Up and down,
Yeah.
trying to adjust that thermostat.
Oh.
Come to find out, we took it back to the dealership, and the thermostat's upside down.
Oh.
Oops. So that was
Oh,
fun.
man.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny.
I guess the guys at Starcraft were in a hurry that day.
It was Friday
Yeah. At least it was an easy
Yeah.
fix.
Yeah, but
or a holiday weekend, one or the other.
it was a 5-minute fix.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Upside down thermostat, man. Who would think to even look at that? So,
Apparently, the guy that fixed it because he had it taken care of in 5 minutes.
yeah. That's
So,
great.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was funny.
Too funny.
But once we got the travel fever in us, that was a 2017 model that we got,
Brand new.
and in 2022 I could see 65 and retirement on the horizon. And I asked Lisa a couple of years ahead of time, would you be interested in just selling the house and moving into an RV and finishing our travels
Yeah.
and just stay on the road for 4 or 5 years until we've been to all the places that we've always wished we could go and never could get to in a 2-week vacation.
Right.
So,
And she apparently said, okay.
and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Here you are.
We'd talked about it for years, though.
Yeah.
It was hard to just pull the trigger and do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was
Yeah.
kind of scary.
It was very scary.
So you have sold the house. You've gotten rid of most of your stuff. Do you put it in storage? Give it to kids?
10 by 15 storage.
Yeah.
And
Now, do you plan on buying a home again, or?
at some point when we get done, yes.
Yeah. Okay. No hurry to do that, though.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not
And
yet.
you-
Not meeting people like you.
Well, good. Good.
Yeah.
So you tell us just real quickly about the 2-year gap. You started to launch. You're ready to go, and
That's,
or do you not want to go there?
That's been the longest 2 years. In time and pain and frustration and July 2 years ago, I was working in the backyard with a piece of heavy equipment and it got stuck in a mud hole.
Yeah.
And I was trying to shove it up and out of the mud hole by myself and not willing to look for help. And
Yeah.
I felt something in my shoulder snap. And it turned out that I had torn my rotator cuff.
Oh.
I already had one that was torn, but not badly.
Yeah.
And I guess because I was favoring it that day, I didn't hurt it worse.
Right.
But I tore a rotator cuff and went to the doctor, and they said, yeah, we can fix it, maybe. Gave us about an 80% hope of success. And that was July of 2022 or 23, I can't recall. 2 years ago.
Sure.
And it took until December to get the surgery scheduled and completed. So that was a long wait.
No kidding.
And in December, when they finished the work, I had to sit around for 6 weeks waiting for physical therapy to start. And then after 3 months of that and still hurting like mad, went back to the doctor and said, something's not right.
Yeah.
He said, well, I can't do anything with that until you've been healed to the extent that after 6 months after the surgery, we'll be able to get a successful MRI. Until then, you get so many false negatives and false positives, we don't know what you've got. So wait until May.
Yeah.
So they came back in May and said, can't be fixed. The surgery was not successful. You have to have a shoulder replacement.
Now you had the truck and the new trailer by then.
Sitting in the driveway waiting.
We were living in it.
Living in it.
Yeah,
we'd already moved into it.
Yeah, we'd already committed to getting out of the house and turning it over, and sitting in the trailer waiting on Michael to finish healing.
Yeah.
Hurry up, damn it. So,
man,
shoulder replacement finally happened July the 15th of this year.
Yeah.
I'm post-surgery successful. I'm able to do all the physical therapy that's required at home.
Nice.
And the doctor cleared me to travel for this trip last week. Last week.
You didn't waste any time.
No.
Nope.
That's
I'm a lot
awesome.
like Lisa. I said, will you marry me? And 7 days later, we were husband and wife.
Wasn't even that many.
Wasn't that?
Tuesday, and we got married on Saturday. So
Yeah. So we don't mess around.
That's right, man. That's right. You get the green light, you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's awesome.
we were afraid if we didn't, something else would happen.
Yeah, seriously.
There is so much truth to that.
Oh man.
What else can go wrong? Let's get out of town before it happens.
Now, do you have any idea where you're going tomorrow yet? Have you got that figured out?
Well, tomorrow we've got a package due in town tomorrow, so we're staying here tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Yes. That's right.
Let's see. Today's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday we're heading north and east.
We're not sure where yet.
The beauty of being
I love it.
The beauty
I
of
love
being
it.
retired and taking your bedroom with you is you don't really have any need to go anywhere.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And we've learned to enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
That's great.
It doesn't have to be 70 or 75 miles an hour. It doesn't have to be an interstate.
Yeah.
Just enjoy the journey. So we're going to get in the truck and we're going to head somewhere north and east of here. There's 6 or 7 campsites between here and the Nebraska state line before you get into Iowa or South Dakota.
Right.
We'll stop, we'll stay at one of those, and sooner or later we'll make it to South Dakota, maybe even Thunder Bay, Canada. Who knows?
Yeah.
Our goal is to enjoy fall color through Wisconsin, Michigan.
Yeah.
And maybe do the North Shore tour again. We've done that once and loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a daughter in northern Wisconsin, so if you need a place to stay, we'll talk to her. Hey, you've got somebody coming tonight, Corey. Michael and Lisa, they'll be there in about an hour.
You're very kind.
Thanks.
Oh, I love it. Well, I love hearing the stories. Love hearing that you guys are just going for it. And we kind of hit some really good pro tips right at the beginning.
Oh,
but
yeah.
before we go any further, I think we need to wrap this up pretty quick here. But another pro tip or something that you can give people that. Well, first of all, let me ask this. Then we'll go to the pro tip. So. On your first tour, how many boondockers welcome? How many harvest hosts have you guys been at?
You were number 3.
We're number 3. Okay.
Two with Taggy. Oh, Taggy's name. Tag along.
Right. That's your
We
first
named
one.
it Taggy. The new RV. We searched for a name forever until the grandkids said, "We'll call it New Taggy." So we shortened New Taggy to Newt.
Newt. I love it.
And our youngest granddaughter, she's 4. She said, Newt's a big old boy. He can handle anything. But They like to come and stay in it. They
I
think
love
it's
it.
fun.
That is
I
great.
interrupted you, and I apologize. but I
No,
had
no,
to
no.
share
That was great. That was great. No, just was curious about how many Boondockers you've stayed at, how your experience has been so far. And
So far, good.
good. Yeah. Worth the
Excellent.
membership.
Our very first experience with Boondockers Welcome, the gentleman was not at home and said, "Here's where you park it. I got somebody else coming in tonight. Let them have the electric, and you guys can fight over the water." And it was a wonderful experience. Made a great new friend that night with the second RVer that arrived.
Nice.
Our second Boondockers experience was with a very kind gentleman who helped us back in, gave us electric, brought us pastries,
Oh my goodness.
and just was an entirely delightful gentleman and his wife. They were both wonderful. So Boondockers Welcome, I hats off.
Yeah.
You guys, and you've just been delightful. You
Well, I
really
appreciate
have. You
that.
and Colleen have been wonderful.
Yeah. She milds me out. She calms me down. No, I'm kidding. No, you guys have been as well, and we just have had so many good experiences. You're right around 183, 184 of the number of guests that we've had here
Wow.
in RVs over 3 years, and it's so much fun meeting the people, and it's just a great community, the whole RV community. And so anyway, that said, pro tip or two, and then we'll wrap this up. And
Pro tip. Pro tip and worst experience of the new RV ownership. Put the tailgate down after you unhook.
Put the tailgate down after you unhook.
Yep, because if you don't, you're going to drive into the tailgate when you pull out from underneath it. And that's a bad day. That's a really bad day.
On a brand new truck, especially.
Yeah, brand spanking new truck, brand new RV. Scared to death.
Yeah.
Because I'd never hauled anything that big, never had that much responsibility with our money.
Right, yeah.
Scared to death I was going to do something, and absolutely did. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
worse.
put the tailgate down.
Yeah, could have been a lot worse. Tailgates, I mean, they're
About
ridiculously
$2,000.
expensive, but yeah.
About $2,000 on that
Yeah.
one, because it's the Chevy with the step down and then step down.
Okay, yeah.
So that was a bad day.
But it didn't damage something that had to be repainted,
No,
and then the paint
no,
starts to fade after a
no,
couple of
no,
years,
no.
yada yada.
No.
Yeah.
Another pro tip: get the gooseneck hitch. I use the Gen Y. It's got rubber bushings built into the head so that it softens and dampens the ride.
Oh,
and do
okay.
it if you're buying a new RV. Get the dealer to put it on and use that for a bargaining chip.
Oh, okay, good.
I told him I'd buy the RV if he'd pay for the hitch, pay for the installation, and he didn't hesitate for a second.
Good.
So I got a $2,000 upgrade for nothing.
Nice.
And it's covered under warranty, and I didn't have to do the work.
Yeah. Which you are fully capable of doing, as we'll see on this other video.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely,
you.
yeah.
Pro tip?
Gosh, I have a lot. If you're living in it, I would say you have to figure out what are your needs and what are your wants. Because there's not enough storage for all of your wants.
Right.
There's barely enough for your needs. So when they're sitting empty, they look really big and like tons of storage. But once you start putting things in there you use every day, it goes fast.
Fills up fast.
That is so true. The salesman will tell you how much grand storage there is. And they'll point out every drawer and every closet and go through meticulous detail.
Yeah.
And it's not enough.
Yeah.
Not by
Or your
any
prep
stretch of the
space in your
imagination.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took,
Look how much.
in my RV, there's in the back corner of the living room, there's a television, a drawer, and a fireplace.
Okay.
The area behind the fireplace is false
Oh.
and open. I've got about 18, 20 inches behind the fireplace
Wow.
from the floor up to the bottom level where the drawer ends,
Okay.
or under the drawer, that's completely unused.
Huh.
I took the drawer out and stored my computer there.
Oh, yeah.
And I ran the cord for the monitor up through the hole into the back of the television set that comes with the RV, and that's my
Okay.
monitor now. That's how desperate I got for storage.
That is a wonderful design you have. I noticed when we were in there that you just had a keyboard and there was no computer visible anywhere. And I was
Right.
going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
So you just have it hidden in this empty.
Yeah.
So don't. I guess the lesson learned there is, just because you can't see it doesn't mean there's not space.
Truly.
So it might mean that, but not necessarily. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Pro tip. I learned this one just the last couple of weeks.
Uh-huh.
Big storage bins are not necessarily a good thing.
Okay. Even though they fit, they might be.
Even though it will go in the basement area, a big storage bin is not a good thing. They weigh a lot when you fill them up.
Yeah.
And
Especially
they-
when you have a bum shoulder, right?
Yeah, truly. And they take up more room than you think they will.
Yeah.
I learned that if I would lessen my enthusiasm, I bought 4 27-gallon totes and thought that was going to be the cat's meow.
Yeah.
Well, I decided to abandon that and try to rework the whole scheme and replaced 4 27s with 5 14-gallon totes.
Okay.
And I learned now that they stack one on top of another because there's enough space.
Okay.
They don't weigh near as much.
Yeah.
I can stack them 3 across on one side of the trailer. Now I've got room for everything I own that's small to go in those storage bins where I had it scattered from come here to Sikkim. And it's now organized and easily moved around. When we went through the RV to show you what was in that storage compartment, the basement,
Yeah.
I had that completely emptied out in less than 10 minutes because everything's in storage bins.
Nice.
I couldn't do that before with the 27 gallons. So there's a
Right.
pro tip.
Okay. Good. Well,
Anything
Lisa, one
else?
or two more, and we'll call this one a good.
Slow down and take your time.
Slow down. Take your time.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And lightweight washable rugs
Yep.
are wonderful.
Lightweight washable rugs. And where do you get said rugs?
I got one on Amazon and one at Sam's.
Okay.
We've seen them at
But
Home
when
Depot,
we-
Lowe's.
Anywhere.
We
Okay.
spill something on
machine
it, take it
washable.
outside, wash it.
Machine
Yeah.
washable throw rugs. They make it feel so much more like home.
Nice.
They
Okay.
don't weigh anything and they make it really warmer.
Oh, I suppose they do. Yeah.
And that led me to another pro tip. Something you said made me think of it. Slow down. If it's important enough to do, it's important enough to slow down and do it right.
Okay.
Because every time I've gotten in a hurry, I've left something behind or I've made a mistake that cost me money to fix it.
Right. Good.
Slow down.
Good.
She loves lists. I hate them.
Mm-hmm.
I with an ugly passion, I hate lists. And she can't get me to use one. So every time I'm in a hurry, I leave something behind or I forget. When I was here unhooking earlier this week, I forgot because I had to go to the bathroom. I needed to pee. I was in a hurry.
You forgot you needed to pee.
No, I forgot to do something because I needed to go to the bathroom.
Right.
And rather than slowing down, I forgot to unhook the brake safety device. There's a cable that connects the truck to the trailer,
Right,
and if
yeah.
it becomes unhooked, because your trailer comes unhooked, it locks the brakes
Locks the
so
brakes
that the
up,
trailer
yeah.
can't keep moving.
Yeah.
I forgot to disconnect that. So when I pulled out from underneath the newt,
Oh, yeah.
the cable came out,
Yeah.
which is what it's supposed to do. It's designed to do that.
Right.
I had no idea. And the emergency flashers on newt started flashing.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's not supposed to happen. I'm unhooked.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then it started screeching.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
The most horrible, shrill, siren-type scream,
No kidding.
yes, was coming from the front storage compartment where the 12-volt battery's at.
Okay.
And it took me 20 minutes of troubleshooting to finally decide that I was not going to be able to fix that on my own.
Yeah.
Called our nice dealer in Tulsa, Oklahoma, who sold us this rig. I'll brag about them until the cows come home.
Yeah.
It's Camperland of Oklahoma. Not Camping World,
Camperland.
Camperland of Oklahoma. Wonderful people.
Great.
They put a technician on the phone with me, and he said immediately, "It's screeching? Yes. You've forgotten to unhook your safety cable for the brake." They always do that. Oh, you've had this happen? Yeah, it's happened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So get in a hurry. It's going to cost you.
Yeah. Fortunately, this wasn't a big expense.
It didn't cost me
Just
anything
little
except a whole lot of heartache and worry.
Yeah, that's which cost.
Yeah, so slow down.
Yeah, slow down. Well, thank you guys once again. You're so gracious to do this twice and 3 times, really. 4 times.
Yeah.
This is actually your 4th time mic'd up, so good grief. Well, we appreciate it and wish you a really happy and successful trip, and invite you back anytime. Love to have you come.
If we're ever back here, we'll be here because this is beautiful.
Awesome.
You've been wonderful. Thank you.
Peaceful. It's just, you guys have been great.
Oh, well,
We appreciate it.
We'll try to keep up with that track record. So. All right. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Thank you.